Nyakarato kuretera tuweta akonto mwanya kenda tumba kwethera tuwe kuritana tuwe kuretera oritani na manto yange ya maingi na kai kanya kange tuwe Gracepark Hospital aratumbete osemania na administrator hospitali kenda tumba kwariria manto mwanya kuhusu hospitali ye na kuhusu ogima bwaku bwa mweri. Thank you so much sir for this invitation.
Karibu sana.
Unaweza introduce ambia mtazamaji wewe ni nani and the roles you do here?
Okay.
Yes.
My name is Emmanuel Darius Njua. I'm the hospital administrator at Gracepark Medical Center. Karibuni.
Asante sana. So briefly, unaweza tuambia some of the services zenye mnao?
We have MCH, that is maternal child health. That is on pregnant mothers and children below 5 years. Then we also have inpatient services, matibabu wakati mtu amelazwa.
Yeah.
So for that we also have a comprehensive surgical theater,
yes,
where we do both major and minor surgeries. Then we have maternity services. Wamama wajawazito wanapofika kujifungua, we offer those services.
Yeah.
We have a newborn unit for those babies who are born na wako na shida nyingine ambayo mama hawezi enda nyumbani naye.
Yeah.
We have that, the newborn unit. We also have the general wards, that is a female, male, pediatrics, watoto wadogo, and we also have the private wards. And even in outpatient, we have the general wing, and we have a corporate wing for the corporate clients. Yeah.
Oh, you have a lot of services.
Yes, we do.
So, acha tuongelele some of the common or lifestyle diseases zenye zinachipuka sana, especially this era.
Okay. So, the lifestyle diseases, haya ni magonjwa tunayopata na mienendo yenye tunayoishi nayo ama mambo tunayofanya kila siku.
Yeah.
Na those things that we do, they put us at risk. So among the common ones, we have hypertension, diabetes, tuko na obesity, osteoporosis, hiyo ni mambo na mifupa, kutokuwa na nguvu ya kutosha. So, but the most common inaudhuru most of the population ni hypertension na diabetes. Yes.
Most of the times watu wanafikiri hypertension ni ya watu wazee or something of the sort. Inaweza shika watoto wandogo ama the young people?
Yes, hypertension iko na classes tofauti, and we have one which is the most common, tunaita primary ama essential.
Yeah.
That is what gets most population. But even hypertension, we also get it in teenagers, not necessarily wazazi wetu ama wadio wazee. So it can affect any age group. Yeah, but the most common is what we call the primary ama essential, inayopata even from between 30 to the old age. Then we have secondary. Now when we talk of secondary, hii inatokana na kuna kitu kinachofanya mwili, you can have a heart issue, kidneys, na inafanya unakuwa na pressure. Yes, the hypertension.
Hii hypertension, is there a general way yenye inaweza prevent isifike hiyo level ya mtu kukuja hospitali and what have you?
Yes, that's why it is a lifestyle, because most of the times the risks zenye zinafanya upate hypertension unaweza zuia. So kama matumizi ya pombe, sedentary lifestyle, ni watu wasiofanya mazoezi, you are not active in your day-to-day activities, you don't do balanced diet, there is a lot of consumption in the junky foods, so that predisposes you. So if you are able to reduce those risks, then there is a chance unaweza kosa kupata hypertension. Though there is still a chance unaweza pata hata ukiwa umefanya haya yote, because there is also a genetic predisposition. So like ni kitu inakuwa kwa familia. So kama familia yenu kuna watu wanao hypertension na bado hauna, then ni muhimu you look at the risks. Ensure you are active, you are eating well, you are avoiding alcohol. Yeah. So you can reduce the chances of having hypertension. Yeah.
Sometimes people link hypertension with diabetes. Is there a relationship between the two?
Sometimes we call them cousins, there is a likelihood if you have one, you can get the other, but not necessarily. So they are not really, ukipata moja lazima upate nyingine. But sometimes they tend to go hand in hand, because again, from the lifestyle, then the lifestyle can predispose you to both. Yes.
Yeah.
So you can still have hypertension without diabetes, but you can have diabetes with hypertension. Yeah.
Mtu anaweza prevent aje kupata diabetes akiwa na hypertension?
Again, to the risks. So when it comes to feeding well, you have to ensure you are doing a balanced diet. You avoid the junk foods, makeki, a lot of fats. And then, once you've taken a balanced diet, you also need to be active to avoid storage of the excess fats. So you are always burning those fats with the activities and then watching what you are eating. So if you are able to do those very small common things, then you can avoid getting diabetes. Yeah.
A recent report ilionyesha cancer ina lead sana, especially, I don't know if it's the cervical cancer ama ni gani. What do you think is causing hii cancer to increase sana in this era?
One of the most common reasons why cancers are increasing is what the activities we are doing every day.
Yeah.
So the foods we are eating, we have things that predispose us, those that the preservatives, even the fertilizers we are using. Every other day we are coming in contact with things we call carcinogens, or things that predispose us to cancers. Because in simple terms, cancer ni wakati cells za mwili zina overgrow abnormally. So, and that is brought in by those pollutants. So, and hizo ni vitu tunapatana nazo kila siku. Even the air we are breathing in, the exhaust from vehicles, the paints we are using in our houses, the sprays we are using, they all predispose us in another way. So, that's why one of the main reasons why cancer inakuwa inaongezeka, yes, in the population. Because with industrialization and new technologies, then there is another side that predisposes us to that.
Can you say this is the same thing and in increased sicknesses? Because compared to before, watu hawakuwa wanaugua vile wanaugua nowadays.
True. That can be attributed to that, because as like I said, with industrialization and new technologies, we get to have new things that make our lives easier, but now these things they also have a side effect in them. Like we are talking of genetically modified foods, those preservatives. There is also madawa tunazotumia, so the paints we are using, the vehicles we are now using, we are talking of global warming. So all that predisposes us.
Kuna mbiango mtu anafaa endange kwa dentist regularly kuangaliwa meno. So generally kwa mwili wote in general, mtu anafaanga kujange checks.
Yes, it is very important. And in that there is something we call a wellness package. And it's good. At Gracepark we offer that. So when we talk of a wellness package, there is a number of tests that you can do. We talk of maybe once in 12 months that they generally check the well-being and how your body is functioning. So that if there is any abnormalities, we are able to pick them up early enough. So in simple terms, there are tests that will check how your kidneys are functioning, how your liver is functioning, how your blood is in terms of maybe infections. We talk of cholesterol, that is the lipid profile, it checks the levels. So there are those tests that you can do routinely, not necessarily because you are sick, but they enable us to get to know something way in advance if it is there. So there is a wellness and there are tests that we can do to know that.
Okay.
Yes.
Some people have complained that despite hitting the gym regularly, they are not reducing ama hawareduce ama kitu kama hiyo. Is there a possibility mtu akihit gym sana consecutively anaweza nini reduce weight na afike ile level anataka?
It is true. Gym is important, but it is just 1% of a whole 100% things that you need to do for weight loss and maintenance. Because what are you doing in the gym? You are trying to burn maybe the extra fat to reduce that. But if you walk into the gym, maybe you are doing 2 hours, in 24 hours. So you will burn the calories in 2 hours, but what do you do for the rest 22 hours? So maybe you are back to doing the chips, the junks. So umetoa 2% but umerudisha 98 ama umerudisha 80. So gym is good, it's healthy, but now you also need to accompany a proper diet and ensure you are avoiding because how many times are you in the gym? All of us maybe are working, so uko kazi ndio, but when you are not at the gym, what are you doing to do that? Then something else is discipline. Leo umeenda gym, kesho hujaenda, kesho kutwa umeenda, hujaenda. So there needs to be discipline, both in the activities you are doing and also the diet you are doing. So sio gym peke yake.
What if mtu amweni diet peke yake, I mean perfect balanced diet, na asiende gym, still their body itakuwa shepu anataka?
That will work, but you also need to include activities, because whatever you are taking in, you need also to burn in terms of calories. So you can't just be doing a balanced diet and there is no activities. So there has to be activities for you to use that energy. Remember, we are taking that food to get energy into our bodies. So how are you expediting the energy? Yes, so there needs to be activities, not necessarily in the gym. You can be walking, you can be running, you can be doing some few activities at your home. So not necessarily in the gym, but there needs to be activities alongside the balanced diet.
So let's talk about Gracepark. What are you known for? What are you unique in?
So for Gracepark, just like everyone has something unique about them. So for Gracepark, what I would point out as our unique feature is our maternity services and the corporate wing in terms of outpatient services. Because in maternity, we started in 2020, and if I can mention a few statistics, when we started in 2020, we were able to have 85 deliveries. Then in 2021, we had 405. In 2022, which we still have a little over a week to go, we are at 799. So that shows there is growth, and that growth and the improving numbers is because people are confident in our services. So maternity services is one of our strongest services, and the corporate wing in the outpatient department.
Where are you located apart from Meru?
Currently we only have Meru, but there are plans to have branches elsewhere, because as growth is happening, then the services are also needed far across other than just the Meru region. So there are plans to open other branches, but as of now, we are just in Meru.
Are you partnering with other groups or something?
Yes, we have partners, and these are corporate insurances, and then there is NHIF. So if I may mention a few, because we have a lot, we have AR, Jubilee, Sanlam, Trident, Aeon Minet. We also have Kenya Alliance, KRA, Reason. We have MTBA, Britam, Madison, PASIS, CIC, and of course NHIF. Remember, NHIF is the backbone of everyone. So everyone who is a Kenyan national should be having NHIF. So we also work with NHIF closely.
So you can say your parting shot as we conclude.
So in conclusion, Gracepark is a one-stop shop. We offer comprehensive services. So from outpatient to inpatient, you will be catered for. And just like our slogan says, your health is our priority.
Yes.
So your health is our first priority, and we are customer centered. So we will take care of our patients, and by the time they are coming out of Gracepark, they will be having a smile. That is what makes us to push each and every day to get better.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Asanteni sana. Karibuni Gracepark.
Okay. Okari Dr. Emmanuel. I think you're also a doctor, if I'm not wrong. Okari Emmanuel, administrator of Gracepark Hospital, one of the best hospitals we have around. Muthikiri o Meru TV na muthikiria o Thiri FM tukomba kwithira twikuretera mubango yo ntuko chionthera tukaumba kwithira tuita kuntu mwanya mwanya kenda tumba kukwendukate kukuinform kukuona Robert kuonwa ethero watanirite na batwe ntuko chionthero kiriki mubango yo akuringa ime Mbita Purity muthoni na wethire wina muthenya yo muthongi.
Cukuru ya St. Agnes Marega turi Marega Mairi kuma tauni ya Mikindori barabara nene ya Meru kuelekea Mikindori. St. Agnes ni cukuru iretonga ya kimathomo aja kaunti ya Meru na Kinyangima. Na nde turi na kiguni kiregwe muciari uturi ochurage ina mwana okuwa kathomera.